Judgment Day. He did switch to Ratzig sword. That's very funny. Alright, can't switch outfits. We're going dueling longsword. Oh, I still got all kinds of good substances coursing throughout my body. Hell yeah. Oh, bad day. Come on. Why would you turn your back to Henry? Hell yeah. Over encumbered, probably because they gave me a whole brand new friggin' suit of armor. And I don't know what the good stuff is to drop, so I'm not going to.
Henry, come with me. We'll climb up and raise the portcullis.
Okay, random soldier. Let's do it. Me first. Alright, you first. Guy doesn't even have a name. And Henry's going second fiddle. Bad time to be afraid of heights. Someone just fall over the side and I couldn't see it. Tunnel vision here. Right, would that be C? Oh, that was just get to the courtyard. Should I know who you are? Hell yeah. Oh. Go this way? I guess not, it's kind of blocked off. Why was I... Is the mechanism in here or something? Yeah, there it is. Cool.
The portcullis is up. Now we'll finish off the rest in the courtyard.
What happened to my frame rate? Whoa, whoa. That's the only chance they have is affecting my frame rate. Shite. What's happening right now? I feel quite hungry.
For glory!
Yeah. Probably just too much going on at this stage in the game. The army is too massive on both sides. Seduce frame rate. Good guy, bad guy? What's your deal? I guess you're a good guy. You're locking things down. Oh yeah. This is where it's going down. There he is. Good seeing you, Zizka. There's Hans. Good work, team. Handled. Where the hell's Markvart?
Henry.
Hey, buddy.
You lot took your sweet time.
You know our Henry. No doubt stopped off along the way for a beer and some grub.
I did, actually.
As it happens.
I'll take that.
It's covered in blood. I hope you don't mind.
Nice work, youngster.
Nice.
Welcome back, Henry.
Well, did I come at a bad time? Well, we're just starting to be fun.
Hanush?
When you lot turn up and scatter them. But, if you got any more like this, well, let's have them.
Delivering that letter turned out to be a bit bothersome, eh?
Got a whole game out of it, Hanush. It's like, are we sure I need to get married to that lady? That's what he's thinking.
I'm glad you're still in one piece, Hans.
Warmonger.
Likewise.
Good God, what carnage! Sir Peter, praise the Lord you're alive.
You have no idea how pleased I am to see you, Hanush.
You can celebrate. The Pragas are fleeing for their lives.
Where's
There's
Markvart?
nothing to celebrate. The fortress is so badly damaged, my grandchildren will still be repairing it. I hope you'll contribute some of that accursed silver of yours at least.
Everyone who fought on our side deserves a reward. We put
A
you
good meal.
in an unenviable bind, Sir Peter. I'm extremely grateful for the way you behaved. That goes for all of you. You showed great courage and determination. I'm proud to have been your commander in this uneven fight. And to you, Sir Hanush, I say thank you for saving us in the nick of time.
You have nothing to thank anyone for. You're the heroes here. You withstood the attack of the enemy, who outnumbered you in arms and numbers. You didn't give up under any circumstances. Not even hunger broke you. But talking of hunger, we have food enough
Nice.
for everyone.
I don't know, every time we feast and
It's
celebrate,
time
we
to
get attacked.
Feast and celebrate.
We sure it's safe this time. Henry's looking for Markvart.
Thank you for these gifts, sir. And you, Henry, risked your life to rescue us. That's what I call heroism.
You'd have done the same, Zizka.
Oh, I wouldn't. I can calculate how it would have turned out. So I'd probably have defended the fort to the last man. Oh, no. Not everyone has balls like you and Samuel.
Actually, where is Sam?
He didn't help,
I had
so
to
I'm
leave
not
without
gonna-
him. I'm sure he made it out of the camp. So, where is he?
Henry, I'm sorry.
What happened?
They hanged him beneath the walls.
Damn.
There was nothing we could do for him.
May the Lord have mercy
That's
on his
sad.
soul.
God, I thought,
I tried to go alone.
I hope that.
I tried to take him
It's
with me.
not your fault,
after the fact.
Henry.
What do you mean, not my fault?
It's literally not your
I
fault.
should never have left without him.
You
I
tried.
should have gone back for him.
Henry,
He
We
was
know-
my brother.
We know that wasn't an
All
option.
that was left of my family. This shouldn't have happened.
I've lost more good men in this last month than in my whole life. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
That's war. Oh, you should know that better than anyone, Henry.
What's done can't be undone. You'll have to live with it. We all will.
we should take care of him. We can't leave him there at the mercy of the ravens.
Agreed.
We have to take care of him. But we must take his faith into account.
I'll go and pray for him our way. That's all I know.
Will you drink to his honor with us, Lord Hanush?
I'd like to, but I can't.
I've never met him.
I have to set off back to Rattay today. I actually only came to give you my greetings. And my farewells.
You really can't stay. Some rooms are still in good condition. I'd be glad to honor you with what I can.
I'm afraid not, Sir Peter. Some other time, maybe.
Where have you
I've
been?
been away from home too long,
he's
and
with
I'm
Yokes
needed
and
there.
all
But
that
before I
planning.
go, I need to speak to the young lord here. Alone.
Talk to me.
About that arranged
What
marriage.
about?
You most likely don't even realize how much your situation has changed. And how your importance has grown.
My importance? How do you mean?
Patience. All in good time.
Okay.
And I need a word with you as well, Henry.
You're
me?
awesome.
Yes, it's about Hans. But first you have to take care of your brother, I understand. He clearly meant a lot to you.
I understand
To
you
all
two
of
almost kissed.
It's
I'm not
true,
cool with
I
that.
never met
It's
him.
1403.
But I'll have a requiem mass said for him at home.
Sir, I'm not sure he'd appreciate that.
Why not?
I'll tell you later. It's a bit complicated.
All right. Henry, come and see
Explain
us by
Judaism
the
to
horses in
Hanush.
front of the gate when you've done what you
3
need to
days
do.
later.
But wait until after I've had my private chat with Hans.
Is this,
Not everything we have to discuss is for your ears. Go with God, friends. I hope we'll meet again.
Farewell, Hanush. God be with you.
Follow me, Hans.
Is this the chance to do any last side quests, or?
We have to talk. A Jewish burial has special rights.
What? This is like a mission?
Well, without me,
I just want to go kill Markvart. Why didn't I mention Markvart?
I should take care of Sam's body.
I understand that. But there's a problem. And they're different from our Christian ones.
I'm smart.
Of course I know what to do.
And I don't, but I'm
the
smart.
custom is to lay the dead body on the ground, cover it with a shroud, and light a candle by the head. The washing of the body and other steps before the burial have to be done by Jews. So we should take Samuel to Colleen as soon as possible, so the rabbi can take care of it.
I'm constantly amazed how much you learned in such a short
I
time.
read a lot of books.
Go and
Got
take
one.
care of him the way he'd have wished. We'll take him on a wagon to his relatives in Colleen as soon as we can.
You'll come with me?
Why not? I've never been to Colleen, and I'm in no hurry to get back to Ujitz.
I bet. What will you do now?
What will you do now that it's all over?
First, I'll help you sort out Sam's burial. Then we'll see what the Lord has in store for us. It seems we've still got a fair bit of silver, and we should put that to good use. And maybe I'll spend some more time at the Devil's Den, if there's room for me. I quite like it around these parts.
You still have some side quests to deal with.
So you'll stay with Zizka?
Well, it's not that I'm not fond of the bastard and the rest of them, but it's like this. I'd much rather drink with them than risk my neck again. Besides, I don't know if there's anyone worth risking my neck for, or if it would
I
change
don't know. Every time we
anything
hang out
anyway.
with them, we're risking our necks.
Well, at least the rest of you came through the battle alive.
It was a close shave. They brought a trebuchet and rained down one shot after another. They smashed the tower and the gate to pieces. We might have managed to hold the gate a while longer, but we'd have died of hunger sooner or later. There was nothing left to eat, but I'm glad those Prague fuckers didn't take our silver from the Italian court.
About the battle. It was cool. Alright, I don't really...
What's the proper...
You have to lay the dead body. Well,
Well, we just covered that. Alright.
Take care then.
God be with...
Well, the battle was the battle. We need to talk about anything else. Look at this lesser horse. Bibiana. Oh, wait, that's his horse. I'm sorry. Alright. I'm gonna wear my armor, because I don't like this stuff. I guess I'll go up to my chest. Put in all the non-essential stuff. Nice to have a second to catch our breaths with a full belly. I'd like some time to properly celebrate with Katherine as well, if possible. Where's my room? Is this my room? It's not my room. That's not my room. Is this my room? I think this is my room. There we are. Alright, let's see. All my outfits are messed up. Oh, they changed my my posh outfit to this badass one. Even though I think, let's make sure we still got the best stuff on. Maybe some of this new stuff they gave me is better. I doubt it, but let's look for any blue. Red, 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 red. What was this? Better gauntlets. Marginally better gauntlets. Better plate legs. Okay. And then, can I get my fancy outfit back on? I just need, like, anything that brings my charisma up. There's my peacock hat. We start with that. Fitted coat. That's more of a battle thing. Even though not sure we're using that anymore. I don't even know. I don't even know what I was wearing in that position before. Let's take that off. need like a picture of my outfit from before. I don't want any armor. 0 armor. Got some nice riding gloves, I guess. Leather gloves fancier. You seem kind of warlike right there. I remember my burger shoes. My spurs. Gotta wear my glasses. My fashionable fancy boy glasses. My spectacles, excuse me. And we're maxed out now. I guess it's just a taste from here. Yeah, what was I wearing before? Guess it was just whatever color I favor here. I think it was green. And then maybe that. It was like the green with that. I know it doesn't really matter, but noble trousers. What am I wearing right now? The padded dealies. Let's go with the noble quilted trousers, even though they're a level lower. They look fancy. Alright. That's decent. We gotta rinse off, but everything else can be put in the chest. You don't need this axe. Vulge. Put the bow back on the horse, I guess with the arrows as well. And just drop everything else that I'm not wearing in here. Frogger's coat, I'll never have to wear that again. Let's shower up in the trough. I don't think we have a proper bathhouse anywhere around here. Maybe when we get back to Kuttenberg. And a bunch of jewelry. I think I can wear something else in terms of jewelry. Was I wearing a silver cross? Even though no one can see it. And a ring. Solid gold ring. Is that worth more? That's a little fancier. Alright. Have Katherine scrub you down. It's a good option. Always a good option. Got 2 of those. Got those dresses we bought back and wasn't sure what that one lady wanted back in the brothel. Alright. Looking good. Are there any books I haven't read yet? We can drop all our books. Can I finally read my tavern book? For the love of God. I don't think we've had a moment where we have been able to pass time or just chill out in several episodes now. I want to read about drinking. Nope. Oh well, I'll just have to learn the old-fashioned way. By hanging out with Godwin. I think that's how we do it. Alright, we're going to drop that on our horse. All that's in. All these books, we already read them. And it does tell me right there, Kuttenberg Underground, we don't need that. Don't need any blacksmithing materials. I don't know why I have a rooster tail. Turned out the dried valerian was what that guy gave me to use as evidence to, I think when we were trying to blackmail that guy. Not blackmail, but frame him for a murder he didn't commit. Seems like ages ago. Alright. Looking good, H. Most of H Squad survived as well, I'm happy to say. Do we need to sharpen up our sword? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. You've earned a rest, Mutt. Do I have any food for you? I feel like you earned yourself some smoked sausage. Hide hints, take a screen.
Interesting.
Interesting. Wait. Maybe not when you're on the stairs. I don't know. He's not following me technically, so it's a little funky. All right. Can a guy get a trough? Trough and a grindstone. Excuse me, Zhishka.
is sharpened already.
Good and sharp. That should be maxed out. Why are you still sad? The war is over. There we go. This might even heal us up a little bit. Nice. Make sure all of our clothes are nice and clean. Trough clean. Looking good with our health. I love that little perk. And apparently these clothes are clean. Alright, you'll be alright, Catherine. We'll maybe be with you in a bit. And now we can wear our posh, fancy clothes without worrying about someone trying to kill us. Put this stuff on Kingsome. We still have Kingsome, right? Yep. Kingsome and Mutt. I like it. Good. Alright, I'd say we need to do a schnapps after all that craziness. Bibiana. You're worth more, but you're not quite as good as Kingsome. You're much more courageous. But I can get Kingsome to be a tough horse.
Fuck me!
Musa,
Yeah, right, Musa?
I'm glad you're all right.
Been a while.
It is terrible what happened to Samuel. Please accept my sincerest condolences.
What were the last few days like?
What is a lot? Even one death is more
Weren't we
than
only
enough.
gone for one day?
But
I
if
guess
you
we
had
don't know
not
how
come,
long Henry was going for, actually.
It would have been much worse.
That's true.
What's your plan now? Head out into the world again?
I would like to stay here for a while.
Yeah, no one wants to leave this
All I've
party.
seen in your country is death.
Godwin? Musa?
So now I want to discover its beauty. It is a pity Katherine cannot show me around. Keep her close, friend, or you will lose her to me.
Yeah, everyone's in the
I better be
Catherine.
off.
It was good to see you, Henry. Very good.
I feel like if you don't romance Catherine, maybe she and Musa have a little side thing going. Or, not side thing, but, you know, like an actual thing. Are we nice and nourished? Maybe an apple? Apple's worth 2. Drop the rotten apples. Fully nourished. Oh, look at you. Fresh stew, Yanish.
Or maybe... No.
How you doing, Kubi? Oh. Never mind. Thought you had something new to say. Valued member of H Squad.
Zizka?
My most heartfelt condolences, Henry.
I killed Brabant.
I found Brabant in the camp. He was torturing Sam.
I killed him.
I killed him.
I'm glad you did. I haven't been betrayed like that for ages. Such a buffoon. I never realized what he was really like. Oh well, a lesson learned.
Never trust the
At
French.
least he can
What?
no longer deceive anyone like he did us. He deserves to die 1,000 deaths for what he did to Ada and Sam.
I only gave him the one, unfortunately. Kept hold of the
I
silver.
heard we managed to save the silver.
Only just. They almost got their hands on it, the bastards. Luckily, you arrived in time. I know this isn't much of a consolation, but a share of it is yours.
What are your plans now?
Now,
How much silver would that be? I'm
let's
curious.
celebrate our victory properly. Then we'll go back to the Devil's Den and get some rest. I'll leave any further negotiations to Jobst and Radzig, but it's not over
What
yet.
negotiating is there to
King
do?
and Prokop of Luxembourg are still prisoners, and it's hard to say whether Sigismund will want to release them. Maybe we'll have more work to do, and that's why I'd like to have a word with you
Oh.
About what?
about your future.
Yeah, my
I've
outfit.
commanded
I gotta get
countless
something
men.
different. I don't like all
No
the brown.
doubt I'll command many more. But you, Henry, you have something the others didn't.
Yeah.
The heart of a real warrior. I know
You
you're
noticed.
still in the service of Lord Perkstein and have duties to carry out in that regard.
But he's about to be
I wanted
married,
to tell
so-
you, if that ever changed, I would be honored if you stood by my side as my right-hand man.
You could be mine and...
Well, let's see how things
Let's not
turn
commit
out.
to anything.
Of course. We'll see what the future brings.
I gotta talk to Hans first. What'd you think of the battle? Was it fun? I mean, if I hang out with Zizka, I'll probably get to keep hanging out with Katherine. Remember Teresa from the first game? And she was like, you're going to go off and meet other women. And I was like, nah, baby. I think that's what Henry said. Nah, baby. I do like Teresa, but I don't know. But Katherine, I think, to finish that thought. Kingsum. Where the hell you going, Mutt? Go back to the mill. Let's see if we can find Sam. Oh, there he is. No one cut him down yet? Take a look at Sam.
Open your merciful arms.
I shouldn't have left you, Sam.
How do they get the water pumping in like that?
And benefactors.
Water from a fountain?
Faith demands.
In the company of the Holy Virgin.
I don't know any
and all
Hebrew
the
prayers.
saints. Through Jesus
And I don't want to
Christ,
insult your
our
faith.
Lord.
I'll pray as best as I
Amen.
know how. Lord Almighty, our Father in heaven, grant
Like that.
peace to my deceased brother Samuel. He had a different faith,
Lord,
but he deserves your
we want
mercy.
everyone to
I
be
didn't have
saved.
time to get to know him as well as I'd like.
Merciful arms
But he was a
to
good
our
man
deceased relatives.
and didn't deserve to die, even though you've called him to you.
May they enjoy
Don't let him suffer too long in purgatory, and don't let his memory ever die. To you and all the
Through
saints, I
Jesus
swear,
Christ, our Lord.
I'll never forget him.
Amen.
Amen.
Damn
I'll
right.
take you to Colleen, and there you'll have a proper funeral. Farewell, Sam. Katherine, you alright?
I'm all right.
I need to be more colorful.
Oh, thank God you came back safe and sound.
It's a lot
You
of brown.
kept your word.
Damn
I
right.
said I would, didn't I?
We both know it could have ended badly.
Oh, my
No,
red
it
thing.
couldn't.
My purple thing.
I gave you my word, and I keep my word.
That's what I'm missing.
You liar.
I wanted you to be at least slightly happy.
Are you happy?
Are you happy?
I can never be happy again. It just isn't possible.
I don't know.
There are things you can never unsee.
Take a ride on the
I
H
know what you
train.
mean. I tried to stop looking back. Look forwards.
If only I could.
You can.
Yeah, it's the other way.
Admit
You're
it.
looking back. Just turn your
You're
head.
happier than you were yesterday. Just a little. But you are, aren't you?
I am.
You see?
Nice.
At least we chased those bastards away.
Thank you for the evening before my departure.
I was afraid. I thought it was the end.
So did I.
You lied to me.
Just a bit.
I'm not angry.
You didn't actually think you were going
It
to
wa-
die,
it
Henry.
was-
Come on.
Nice.
I needed someone to share my burden. At least for a while.
So did I. Let's not talk about it. There's no need.
So we can't do that again? What? I killed Brabant.
What's your plan now?
Now? The simple things in life. A long bath, a good meal, brush my hair.
I need all that as well. I was talking about the future. What will become of us?
There you go.
Us? Who knows? Maybe it would be good to have someone to hold me again when I go to sleep.
All right.
But I've grown out of dreams. They hardly ever come true.
You're right.
What if they came true this time?
We'll see. Let it surprise me.
She's like, I don't like being tied down.
I killed
That's what she's
Brabant.
saying.
Good.
Good.
It's good he paid for what he did.
Dead.
It's good he can't harm anyone again. But I'm sad for every horrible deed we do to put right other horrible deeds. It's wrong. Even
I
so,
think it's fun.
I think there was no other option.
And you're right. You have no idea how right you are. Well, the last few days here in the fortress must have been awful.
The same as everyone else, I suppose. Aye, we got hungrier and hungrier.
We did end up eating that dog
But
that was walking
You
around.
forget about that after a while. The worst thing was the fear that I'd never see you again.
It sounds like you want to stay together.
I wanted to tell you that, You're one of the bravest
One
women
of.
I ever met.
Oh, come now.
No, it's true. After all you've been through,
Bravest
never
people.
complained, and everything you've done for
Yeah.
us, we couldn't have done it without
Been
you.
the eyes and ears this entire
I
game.
wouldn't be able to do it.
Going into the lion's den and
Thank
again
you.
and again. Literally, there
And I
was
hope
a
you'll get to know peace
that
now.
one mission was called the lion's den.
You deserve it.
What's come over you? Nobody ever said anything like that to me.
I've never met a half
They
decent
should have,
guy.
no?
Thank you. What did you mean, one of the bravest?
Yeah, that's.
Who else did you have in mind?
I took issue with that too.
Someone from back home. I think you'd like her.
I don't know if she would.
I'll tell you about her one day. I'll have to go and see Hanush now.
I don't think
So
she
I
would
heard.
like that.
Farewell for now, Henry.
Let me tell you about my old girlfriend. I think you'd like that. About women, Henry. Let's chat. Man, I want one of those, is anyone wearing... What? Is anyone wearing one of those things? Oh, this guy's not even dead. How about that? He's just playing possum. Yeah, I had one of those purple dealies. I don't know if what? I don't know if it's back in the chest. I don't even know what that thing was called now. Oh well. What are you doing, Mutt? Honestly. Talk to Hanush. What do I have going through me right now? What are my buffs? They're all over the place. Oh, save your schnapps. My strength is up. I like that. Yeah, that's Henry's proprietary brand right there. It gives you those boosts. And I'm kind of drunk, and I got the strong bug's blood still going. Nice. Strong one lingers in the system. That's good. Couldn't have come at a better time, or couldn't have been used at a better time, better said.
Have you heard Henry, have you already paid your respects to Sam?
Sure have.
I did the best I could for my brother.
It is
Yeah,
done.
the outfit just doesn't pop
May
without
the
that
earth
purple
rest
thing.
lightly on him, or whatever the Jews say.
Rest in peace, Sam.
So now, to the reason I wanted to talk to you. As you no doubt know, there's a big change in store for Hans. He's getting married.
He has to get married.
Has to, wants to, it doesn't matter. He's going to. As you can see, he's none too pleased.
He'll get used to it.
I'm not really surprised. If he can't choose his wife.
I still want to know what
Exactly.
she looks like.
Henry, I realize you're not familiar with the business of arranged marriages
It's
among
bull.
the nobility. So don't poke your nose in. Nobody's forcing you into one.
Hell yeah.
It's clear that if it were up to him, he'd keep putting off the wedding in the hope I'd change my mind.
It's a good
But
strategy.
I won't. I've given my word to Lord Butsek of Kunstad.
Lord
and I
Butsek?
don't break my
What
word.
was his name?
So your job, Henry, when the time comes, is to make sure the wedding actually takes place. And if our young
this a
lord
job?
refuses, you have my permission to drag him kicking and screaming to the altar if need be. After all,
I do have 30
who else
strength.
should take care of him other than the young lord's squire, eh?
Don't force him.
Well, if he doesn't want to get married, you can't force him to, can you?
What I can and can't do is none of your business,
Whatever.
Henry.
I probably have more
Is
money
that
than you do,
clear?
Hanush.
Of course.
Excellent. Agreed.
I like the reputation.
And
It's all
when is it
Hans's
supposed
reputation boost.
to happen?
You'll find out in good time. In the meantime, stay in these parts till Butchek
Can
and
he
I
even
arrange
see her?
all the details with Herald.
I
that
thought we were
allowed?
going back to Rasai.
We'd just be losing time. I'll give you coin so you can find decent quarters and have enough to live on. Radzig also agrees you'll stay with Capon
can
as his
payroll him.
right-hand man.
All right. Where is my father, in fact?
Somewhere in the fields outside the village. He took his unit to rout the last of the Pragas. They should be back around now, I reckon. You could go to meet him. He'll definitely be pleased to see you. He'll want to hear how you fared
Did Markvart
today.
capture him or
And he
something? Is
won't
that
be
what's going to happen?
disappointed if you ask me. Go with God, then. And don't forget what we said.
Safe journey, Hanush. And send my regards to Bernard.
What? Much like if he doesn't want to get married, he shouldn't have to. I don't get it. That's R3, isn't it? I don't understand. Oh, there it is. Wait, is it not R3? I don't understand. What? Whatever. I tried. Alright. So what are these options? Find Markvart in the camp. Is he really in the camp just hanging out? And meet up with Radzik. It's so... I can't believe, like, the guy that killed our parents a game and 90% ago is just one of our many waypoints. Or two at the moment, but it's just... He's just sitting in camp waiting? That's crazy. Can't fast travel. Alright, whatever. Put on my war clothes for this. Got my good sword, right? Nope. Might as well have a torch and a dagger ready, too. How'd my sword get dulled? I just sharpened it. Maybe I only got it from a 98 to a 99. Yeah, even I took a sink bath. Come on now. I still have $70,000? Yeah, I do. Could have had more, it just became a chore selling off everything, making the rounds. You gonna help me kill Markvart? Mutt? Leave Sam's body alone.
Fucking massacre.
It's great. Like, is he our prisoner? Is that what's going on? What'd you find? Anything good? Anything juicy? Does this guy have anything on him? $877 helmet dealie. Is he drinking in the tavern, Markvart?
The Prague's dead commander is inside. I've had a message sent to Jobst, so don't worry about it.
He's dead? What? Private area. What?
I spent all this time chasing you, and you die in your sleep.
Choking?
I had other plans for you. Well, at least I don't have to get my hands dirty.
Fuck that.
Anyway, you'll burn in hell forever for what you did.
You serious? Just bitches out and dies from a crossbow arrow from a month ago? The guy been chasing for 2 games? Son of a... That's crazy. I mean, that's kind of realistic, and that, you know... That's very realistically anticlimactic. That's nuts. Can at least teabag him, right? That's for my mom. That's for my dad. What? You out there? For Sam, I guess. Other people. Wow. That's crazy. Man, I want to kill somebody. Now I'm all fired up. Take his head at least. That would be nice on the wall. When you're entertaining. I understand, like, the deer and everything, but what's with that bald guy's head? Killed my parents. Oh. So you killed him and took his head, and he just kind of died in his sleep from a crossbow arrow. It was kind of lame. But I still took off his head. I don't know. Kind of a refreshing bit of realism there. Narratively speaking. Not going for the obvious climactic battle on top of a tower or something, but whatever. It's like the tree we've been sitting against when we've been having our talks with our dad in our dreams. I kill Eric at least?
The story is ended.
There will be no Kingdom Come 3.
So, are you happy now?
Ma and Pa. No, I didn't get to kill Markvart. Acted like Runt was the big prize in that last game, but I was just about getting the sword back. He wasn't the one that actually killed you.
How can I be happy? After all that. So much suffering.
I just meant I didn't
Ask
get
your
to kill him.
conscience if you did the right thing.
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it, but I reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for yourself.
For instance, revenge.
Should I have sat back and done nothing? After everything that happened?
Whatever you did, it was your decision.
It's right that you dealt with Istvan tough. To hell with the sword, but that bastard had it coming. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Why dirty your hands with the likes of Brabant?
That guy
He
sucked.
chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their
I bet
rules.
like 90% of
Better
players
not to be
killed
like
that French
them.
guy.
And turn the other cheek.
They deserved it.
The other cheek? They deserved it. I must have sworn
Just a
1,000
pool of
times
rage.
never to turn a blind eye to evil, let alone run from it.
That's right.
And that's what guided my actions.
You behaved as your conscience dictated. Nobody can reproach you for that.
You chose a different path than I'd like. But I'm not the one to judge you. I hoped you wouldn't make the same mistakes as me. But I suppose it's the times you live in.
In war, there are times when you only have bad choices and worse ones.
And still you managed to stay clean, Henry. You spared the innocent, even though it would have been easier to sacrifice them.
I like it. You get the playback of all your decisions and everything. I made a mistake. Those innocent people should have died.
Malashov, Semyon, innocent people
That's true.
shouldn't
We
have
went
to
2
die.
for 2, ultimately.
I'm glad I found the courage to defy orders.
All right. You avenged an evil act. But you behaved like a bandit.
And you spent a lot of time in
plundering and
bathhouses.
robbing poor wretches. Oh, my son.
I like this. It's the tailor-made ending to however you play the game. I do it again.
So what? I have no regrets.
What do those yokels matter?
What do those yokels matter? Why should I feel
Well, I'm a
sorry
great
for them?
thief. I'm not
I'd
going
do
to
it again if I
apologize
had
for
to.
it.
Oh, Henry.
Even Thiefy McSteels would be
Henry.
like, damn, rein it in. I only still like a million things.
No, don't leave.
Like, you stole too much stuff. We don't like you anymore.
You trampled everything I taught you underfoot. You've turned into the very thing you wanted to take vengeance against. You're just like Istvan.
That's not true. Istvan would have killed all those people.
Farewell.
I disagree with that response, Father. But I'll stand by it. I am who I am, right? I don't want to be judged. You know, Quest for Glory 3 thing. Where your soul's out of balance or what have you. I don't want ghost parents bothering me anyway when I'm enjoying my life with Katherine, you know, being like, oh, when are you gonna have some kids?
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
No KCD3.
Father,
A real father.
You did it. You got them. Toth, Van Owlitz. Even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone. Your mother and Martin would surely be proud of you.
Apparently not.
perhaps. In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them.
The voice of reason
You
here.
prevented a war. You saved a lot of people, and after all that, you're still in one piece.
Thank you, Ratzik.
That's not a bad performance for an ordinary bastard.
Yeah.
You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
That's right. You can have it. I made something better. Actually, no, we can upgrade this to be the best sword in the game. I misspoke.
Your sword.
Isn't that sharp? And if it's not, shouldn't it be? Just pick it up like
It all
that?
started with this. Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith.
That was cool.
It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me.
Yeah, let's be honest. It's my sword.
It's yours, son.
What happens now?
Now we'll get on with life. Do you remember what I told you? That there are some things in the world worth living for.
That's true.
Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underneath your feet. Beautiful
girls.
Good wine, good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside.
Kinksome, Katherine,
Enjoy it while you can.
pizza.
I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing that excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it'll find us again itself one day.
There might be a
I
KCD3.
believe there are interesting times still ahead of us.
I don't know. Interesting.
By the way, that buxom lass that you were with?
Does she have a sister?
Well, Catherine? Come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what?
Is she?
You could do with a bit of mothering. Besides, a well-built lass like that, she'll see you through the hardest of times.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There you go. But really, there's going to be some postscript stuff. But let's enjoy the credits here. Proc up. I like it's a lot of the names that you saw in the actual game. A lot of Martins. Jan. A lot of Jans. Martina. How many hours? That's a good question. I mean, it's not entirely accurate. I'd say about 100 hours, but a lot of that was just kind of dicking around, selling stuff. You know, doing the odd side quests, just fighting random fools, traveling about. Working on the stats. To make Henry into the killing machine that we turned him into by the end of the game. So satisfying. I love the combat in this game. Simple yet effective. NHL type names. Yeah, they are kind of. And as I mentioned, I think there were maybe, I'd say, I don't know, 4 or 5 side quests left, best I could tell. I went to both maps in between episodes before we got started on this, back to back to back type situation we got to at the end. But, yeah, not that much more. I'm spoiled. I was not complaining, but I was, commenting at some point. I don't know if I was recording or not, but that seemed like there were more side quests in the first game. But I also realized that there's still a lot of side quests in this game, and the main quest alone took, 40 hours, 50 hours, and then all the other stuff on top of it. But yeah, there was just so much DLC by the time that Fluff and I got to the original game. And yeah, a lot of those DLCs, it was 4 or 5 chunks, and each of those, it's 10 hours each in some cases. A Woman's Lot, building Fluffington, all that good stuff. But yeah, but loved it, loved this game. Probably enjoyed it more in the first game, just from the slight updates here and there, little quality of life things, and I don't know, looked better, played a little bit better, I think. I think the story was more entertaining this time around. I liked all the twists and turns that we had. We were changing sides, our fortunes were changing. We'd be assaulting a fortress, and then the next episode we'd be defending a fortress. We'd be the big army, they'd be the big army. We'd be taken prisoner, we're interrogating someone else. A lot of craziness midway through the game. That was a lot of fun. When we were in the service of Bergie, there's your cast right there. Tom McKay and Luke Dale, the real standouts there, and Henry and Capon respectively. I like the Matthew Wolfe as Henry's father. His adoptive father, as we learned. Obviously, Ratzig was his actual father. I liked, as part of the marketing that they did for this game, some of the live action stuff between the two of them, the actors of Henry and Hans. I enjoyed that. Kind of showed that banter and camaraderie and familiarity that you got from the game. That was nice. It was kind of I liked the first half when it was about Henry and Hans, thick and thin and everything, and then I guess just by virtue or by necessity of how the plot was going, that it evolved into something much bigger than the two of them just having to deliver that message and everything. But that was kind of cool when it was just the two of us here and there and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think the only nitpick for the most part, and I mentioned this earlier, was that I think they should have gotten a more varied voice cast. They just sort of brought back, outside of some exceptions, the same 10 people. Hearing Fritz do the voice for so many NPCs, the guy that did Fritz's voice in the first game. Good on ya, Henry. Fortune favors the brave. I was gonna say, there's gonna be something else. Everybody's scrubbed up.
I'm telling you, Jai Devil is a hell of a marksman. I'd bet my right arm that drunk
he
as
stole
he
my
is,
kill. He stole my...
He could still hit anything.
My revenge.
Remember Von Orlich?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You really bet your right arm. In fact, I will go further. Hinek. Your crossbow.
You want to lose that other eye? I guess he didn't lose that eye, but...
I heard about some William fella he shot an apple off someone's head.
If there was an alternate solution where, or just way things could have played out where.
Please take that.
Oh, come on!
Shut up! You're wasted. Never seen you this bad.
That's saying something. Where he doesn't shoot him with the crossbow? I don't know. Maybe that happens regardless. Dry devil.
This will go down in history.
How drunk is Dry Devil right now? Oh my god.
Ginnick, you fucking moron!
Fuck.
Oof. There you go. Nice little stinger. Oh, we're not done. That was fun. I like that. Yes, Tom McKay and Luke Dale actually modeling as them as well. I was gonna say, who's playing Katherine? Who's playing a lot of these ladies? Rosa. They're not even gonna credit some of the other ladies we slept with. That one lady from that one castle that we defended for a while. There's so many castles. There were 4 castles that were being sieged, or we were sieging, or both in some cases. Jumped around. Give it up for the score here, all the musicians. It's more Z's than you see in most games. More Z's, more V's. Tibor. 2 Tibors. Oh, it's the same Tibor. Probably play a couple of these, not well. Not anywhere near on the level of most of these people, all of these people, excuse me. So we actually going to have a postscript. I guess they're going to open things up, I'm assuming. I don't remember them doing the I can't remember it at the end of the first game. You had to ride out to the edge of the map and meet Hans Capon after, because that's essentially how the first game ends. You're given the orders to go take that message to Bergie. Before we know all about Bergie, before we knew about him, all the production babies. So many Z's. Yeah, we're given the order by Hanush and Radzig to go take that message, and then so Hans is waiting for us on the outskirts of town. And then before you do that, that's when you can go and do any side quests that you might have missed that are still open. Obviously, some are off the table just by virtue of playing through the game and everything, but as will be the case in this one, but I'm assuming they're going to open things back up here at the end. I'm curious if there's going to be a Hans wedding. I don't know. I feel like you mentioned that, you have to, that needs to be in the game, that's not something they just tease about. I think we want to see Hans take that walk down the aisle, because it lends itself to just so much comedy, if nothing else, but I don't know. Owlcat Games. I was going to say, a lot of people worked on this. But I played this basically day one. And yeah, it was day one. And it was pretty much devoid of any issues. I was impressed. A lot of times when a game comes out, it's just still full of bugs because they don't do any QA, So they did well here, all these people. A lot of Ks as well. That's a lot of Ks. It's K. Rool's group right there, if I can make that reference, but... A couple things here and there. It never really crashed. Maybe crashed on us once. I think it froze up on me once or twice. But, you know. And I think we also finished this before the first big update, which at the time of this, not to date this final episode, but I'm going to. It's like right before they roll out the opening up to modding and, you know, all that fun stuff where you'll see all the silly videos start to come out. People having a lot of fun. But, and I think they're introducing haircuts and stuff like that, the barber mode. So definitely to date this. But yeah, we finished this up right before that first big update came out. By the way, big thanks one more time to friend of the channel Sean for gifting this to me. Very much appreciate it. So making this possible so that I could play this on day one. And yeah, I kept from looking anything up about this until I beat the game, but now I'm kind of curious. I'm going to allow myself to check. Kingdom Come 3. It's going to happen. Anything? See some people saying what they'd like to see if there is a Kingdom Come 3, but yeah, it sounds like the upcoming update is going to be massive. Kind of glad that we got all this in, finished this before we had the first big update. Sometimes that can break things for one, but yeah, I don't know. I think this sold pretty well. They sold like 2 million copies, like in the first whatever. I don't know. I think they very, very healthily blew past their expectations. So that's very nice to see. Yeah. I mean, we didn't know that there was going to be a sequel to the original Kingdom Come until many years after the first one came out. They were working on a nondescript project, which they would not, you know, identify what it was, or, you know, if it was indeed going to be a sequel to Kingdom Come 2. And then it came out a couple of years before the game came out that the game they were working on was indeed the sequel. And you would think, based on how well this one did, you know, they're working on something right now, and that may end up being Kingdom Come 3. I don't know. Yeah, set a reminder for 4 years. They did pretty well with the timing, too. I think, what was it, like, well, it's like 7 years, I guess, between games, 6 or 7 years, but it's a big game. All right, I digress. Anything else? Or are we just back to the title screen? Oh.
What is it?
Is that Sigismund about to get the bad
Sire,
news?
I bear news from the Italian court. There's been a robbery.
What?
Apparently Margrave Yob's people, they freed the hostages and stole all the silver and vanished.
Is he gonna stab this guy?
All our silver? All of it, but that's not all, sire. Word has come that Jobst is mustering an army and is planning to go to the aid of Kuttenberg.
over that treacherous little hole. That snake. That fucking turncoat! Get out!
Why are you still standing there?
What are you still standing there? Spit it out!
Sire, Ladislaus of Naples, he's declared himself King of Hungary and lays claim to your lands.
Time to go home.
He landed at Zadar with an army.
Time to go home, Siggy.
Anything else?
Well, your Cumans plundered the estates of the House of Wallstein. The widow Anna is demanding compensation.
Compensation?
And your wife's taken on another lover, I'm sad to say.
Compensation, she wants. That little widow? And how are we supposed to pay that when there's no one even capable of guarding our treasury in the middle of fucking town? Anything else?
No, sire, that's all, sire.
Surprised you left that room alive.
This fucking country!
At least you got apples. Whoa. You got a cat in there? I haven't seen a cat in this entire game. There's some alternate timeline where we can still kill Markvart.
We're going back to Hungary. Get packed immediately and
The
give
Simpsons are going back to Hungary.
Sire, how am I to pay the wages of the Prague troops?
Oops.
Do you know what happened to our silver from the Italian court?
I do.
Then fucking get it back. Give it to the Pragas for all we care. Do whatever you like with this accursed Czech silver.
But sire, I would need something to...
Yeah, that's how that played out. It was nice to see it animated. Huh? You finished the main story of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Suchdol is liberated, and the Wenceslas forces under the command of Jobst of Luxembourg and Radzig march to Prague. The pro-Sigismund coalition has fallen apart. Otto von Bergi's Praggers are negotiating a truce. Together with Zizzy's band, you are back in Devil's Den. If you wish, you can return to completing unfinished side quests and exploring the Gutenberg and Trotsky regions. Judgment Day. No, that was the last main quest, actually. And we finished the game one level shy of the max at 30. There you go. I guess there will be no Sir Hans Capon wedding to attend, unfortunately. And as far as side quests, something about, the magic arrow. Yeah, nothing that I was all too stoked about for the most part. Margaret, yeah, she's just trying to screw that guy over. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Is Katherine here? Let's end on Katherine. I think that's the way to do it. Is she really that much older than us, though? I thought maybe like 5 or 10 years. I don't know. Old enough to be our mother? Doesn't look like our mother. Just teach me? That's disappointing. Why am I just wearing the purple thing? This might be the perfect way to go out, actually. I kept saying, where's the purple thing? Where's the purple thing? The game heard me, and now it's literally all that we're wearing.
I'd like to learn a few tricks from you.
What would you like to know?
Houndmaster.
It seems like dogs obey your every word. What sort of tricks are those?
I don't know. I just play with them. They don't complain, and they're grateful
You could have inserted
for every
men there
caress.
too. Men do whatever you say. I just play with them. I don't know.
Listen up then, my disciple.
I was hoping that we could, you know, can I have a Katherine on demand option now? Now we can't even talk to her. That's a big old bummer. Well, you know what? At some point, I'd say this is the end of our journeys, but at some point, you got to imagine there's going to be some DLC for this game. There was a boatload for the first Kingdom Come, so maybe we'll revisit the adventures of Henry of Skalitz here in Kingdom Come. That's right, they're his friends. In Kingdom Come 2. But, yeah. Until then, we're just going to be hanging out here at the Devil's Den.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
Actually, now that I mention it, as I'm looking at Hans, you have to imagine one of the DLCs is going to be his wedding.
Where's that beer?
And getting that sorted out. I can't believe I didn't think of that. But there you go for now. Thank you everyone for watching this series. Thank you if you tuned in live at any point when we were doing it. I had such a blast. Big thanks again, friend of the channel, Sean, for gifting this one to me. And, I don't know, pretty happy end for Henry as far as I'm concerned. Pretty happy end indeed. So, yeah, we'll see. Until next time, everybody. More fun times and all that good. More ye old fun times right here on Let's Play with the Brigands. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.